says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you loving is the one you're loving?
So there was a lady giving a speech at a prayer breakfast.
Mhm.
Did you see this video?
I have not.
I'm gonna play the video. But Smiz, who is this lady? Because I sent you the video. I don't even know who she is. All right, drop it in the caller sheet for me, please, really quickly, because I didn't print out the latest call sheet. So the ladies at a prayer breakfast, I think it's for DeSantis. I think it was Tim Scott. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, okay.
Is it worse? All right, let me back up. Is it worse?
I think they both probably don't have any chance of being president, but somehow Tim feels like a even further shot than DeSantis.
Okay. So Tim Scott's prayer breakfast, because the Lord's supposed to be there. Her name is Nancy Mace. She's actually a congressperson. She is a Republican from South Carolina's 1st district. So she's been elected. Representative Nancy Mace. She is unmarried. So I'll say that. She's unmarried. Okay. Prayer breakfast, Jesus. Play it.
Another year, another standing room only event. And when I woke up this morning at 7, I was getting picked up at 7:45. Patrick, my fiance, tried to pull me by my waist over this morning in bed. And I was like, no, baby, we don't got time for that this morning. I got to get to the prayer breakfast and I got to be on time, and a little TMI, but he can wait. I'll see him later tonight. But I was here early.
Yeah. She'll see him.
Wow.
Right. Okay. Couple of things. I know Racy was disgusted that she was able to wake up at 7 and then make it to the prayer breakfast, which means she showered, shaved, brushed her teeth, because I'm sure she had to do her hair, maybe, or did she do the spray on hair wash? Because, some people with no melanin with hair like that, they have to wash their hair more frequently. So she did all of did she do a horse bath? We got questions about her hygienic behavior. I'm gonna leave that to the side. Here's what I leaned into, because, I was raised up in the church. So I asked the question on Twitter. A lot of people don't understand my sense of humor, because Twitter does not have like a humor meter where you can see if somebody's being sarcastic or humorous. So folk were ringing in on it at different levels. And I was like, this is interesting, y'all, weird people. But I said, wait a minute, she's not married. So they were sinning. So they're living in sin.
Right.
So a few people were like, well, they were mad at me, wagging my finger, but wagging their finger at me. But did the rules change? I'm just asking. So the pastors out there, already know how I feel about y'all, some of y'all. Is this living in sin? Is this a sin for her to be fornicating? Because she said openly she's gonna see him tonight. He tried to pull her by the waist, which means, to get that little morning nookie in, that morning thing going on. Is this a sin to be doing this? If you are at a prayer, you are a holy, evangelical, Jesus loving person. Number one. Number two, I have questions about Tim Scott, because he's not married. Is Tim Scott celibate? I don't know. These are just questions. It's a prayer breakfast. Y'all are evangelicals. Either you follow the Lord, letter in the verse, because you like to beat us up with the Bible. I just need to know, does it go the other way? Thoughts and prayers. Roderick, what do you think about this?
I feel like conservative Jesus is different than the Jesus that I learned about down here, at Black church. I feel, because like at Black church, if you would have started talking about your boy, your fiance pulling you to the side, they would have brushed you off the stage like the Sandman at the Apollo. Like, you got to get out of here misleading these children. But I feel like conservative Jesus is more about like, do you think white people are better than everybody else? And if you believe in that, then it don't really matter what you do.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, look at how much they supported Donald Trump. That man, nothing about that man says holy living to me, and yet he's killing it over there. He's getting all the votes. To me, I don't think their Jesus is worried about, the sins of the flesh. He's not really worried about. He's just more about like, how do we pass these restrictive laws to keep people from voting and stuff. So she was on point.
So they not revival big tent Jesus. They are KKK Nazi Jesus.
Yeah. exactly.
Okay. All right. Thank you for clearing that up. Cause I was
He was like, do we still hate the black people? And they was like, yeah. It was like, all right, then have sex. That's fine.
Do what you want. Do what you have babies, abortions secretly.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
Not for real.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cause I was so confused by what was happening. I said, man, they just open with it now. Like just out there in them streets. Just
I like that she realized it about halfway through and couldn't pull away because she said TMI. she knew like this clip going viral. I messed up.
Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I go just speaking out my mouth. All right. Yes, she did. But did she? I mean, because to your point, thank you. To your point, Roderick, they did vote willingly for a man that had a baby while he was married to somebody else, right? Because Marla Maples, he weren't fully divorced. They weren't married when she got pregnant with Tiffany. There was a question about maybe there was an abortion in there somewhere as well. I don't know what he did to the first wife, but I know.
No, he's accused of.
I know it's suspicious. And you are on to something. This is interesting. Okay.
Jesus is different. He care about some different things.
I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you're lusting is the one?